Hello all, and welcome to the second beer review tonight, which I am dubbing the This Might Explode beer review, because I accidentally dropped this when I was taking this out of the refrigerator just a minute ago. You can kind of see here, I dropped it to and went like onto like the metal part of the fridge, so I kind of dented it right here. So this probably is going to explode a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. This is a 7.0, and this is the St. Archer Tropical IPA, which is brewed with mango and passion fruit. So it's probably got that really, really fruity thing going on there. So, you guys ready for a geyser? Okay, that was kind of anticlimactic. Uh-oh. Not as bad as I thought it would be. So, a cloudy orange yellow. With well, it's frothy because I dropped it, frothy white head. That is redolent of dank, of passion fruit, and mango, oddly enough. And in general, sweet tropical fruits. Boy, it's really at an angle, this camera now. You can kind of see it and then go, when I'm looking at it, I feel like I'm looking up. Juicy in the front, mid, and even a little bit in the finish. Some bitter hop presence in the fronts and in the mids. Very minimal, though. And a lasting finish that is almost like stewed tropical fruits on the palate. Highly juicy, especially in the mids. To finish, drinks lighter than the 7.0 ABV. Deceptively lighter. Drinks more like a 6.0, it feels like in some ways. All in all, perfectly good for a hazy tropical IPA. But again, which is why I don't really review this style, there's not much there. You get your juicy notes, and through the addition of the passion fruit notes, it's much more passion fruit than mango, I would say. I mean, it's perfectly fine if that's your jam. Probably a little bit, probably would be a bit more impressive if it was fresher. Again, this is purchased April, May, and has been sitting around for a while. It's at the edge of its use by date. And yeah, I actually have less to say about this one than the Mexican style lager, I guess, because, I actually have a question why Mexican style lagers? Hazy IPAs is like, oh, well, people want something that's big and not too challenging to the palate. Big taste, but none of that big bitterness. Um, Big alcohol, unsurprising. I kind of think that there's going to be a burnout of the hazy New England style IPA, just because everybody is doing it. Everyone's doing multiple renditions of it. and there really isn't all that much direction you can take it. I mean, if you really want something, go. If you really want something that's juicy and alcoholic, just go and drink a cocktail. And that part of that's just the alcohol talking there. I'm just fighting words for some people. But yeah, I'm not feeling this style anymore. I just ain't. Again, not a hit on this beer. Seems like a perfectly good example of the style, but it's just like I want to drink for more than just ABV at this point in my drinking career. Especially since elevated ABVs just become a sledgehammer in my head the next morning. So what is there? And yeah, kind of more of a rambling review than I wanted. St. Archer Tropical IPA. I believe this is now discontinued. It was probably just a one-off for them. If hazy, juicy IPAs with tropical notes are your jam, well, this is one of them. I mean, it's not that amazing. It's not that amazing a style. I mean, every single one I've had has been. It's either like, well, it's juicy to super juicy, and maybe slightly different fruit notes. And yeah, I don't know. Surprise me, beer makers. Go and make one with fruit chunks floating in it or something. I don't know. Again, this is your jam. Give it a shot. This style is not my jam. It's I would still drink it. It doesn't reach the level of black IPA or stout IPA styles, which to my palate is just an offensive combination of pine needles and coffee. Um, I would drink this if this was offered to me. By no means is it offensive to me. It's just not that interesting to me. And that's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.